Life has a way of throwing curveballs when you least expect it. Some people win the lottery, others find true love. And then there are those who think they've won because they managed to sneak around with someone else's spouse. But as the saying goes, what goes around comes around. Today, I'm sharing a story about how I uncovered my wife's affair, exposed her affair partner, and ensured that justice was served. Not just for me but for everyone involved. This isn't an easy story to tell. In fact, I've been debating whether to share it at all. But something about putting it out there feels like reclaiming a piece of my life that was stolen from me. If nothing else, I hope this helps me make sense of everything that's happened, and maybe even help someone else going through a similar situation. The beginning, a life I thought I knew. I'm a 38-year-old man married to Emily, who's 36. We've been together for 10 years and have a 6-year-old son, Jason. Up until a few weeks ago, I would have described our life as simple but fulfilling. We both had good jobs, a comfortable home, and a loving family. I worked hard to be an active father and husband, making sure Jason had the attention and care I didn't always see in my friends' families growing up. Emily and I tried to have date nights regularly, though life often got in the way. Still, I thought we were happy. I thought we were in this together. But I was wrong. Looking back, there were signs that something was off. Emily had become distant. She no longer seemed excited about our date nights, often canceling them. She'd pull away when I kissed her, and intimacy between us had completely disappeared over the past 2 months. She blamed it on stress, and I believed her. After all, life can be overwhelming, right? I didn't want to jump to conclusions. But then I found something that shattered my illusions. One day, while searching for something in our bedroom, I stumbled upon a piece of lingerie in Emily's drawer. It was a sheer, lacy number, something I'd never seen her wear before. We've been married for a decade, and I know her wardrobe inside and out. This was new, and it wasn't for me. That's when the icy feeling in my chest started. I tried to rationalize it. Maybe she'd bought it as a surprise for me. But deep down I knew better. She hadn't shown any interest in intimacy for months. Why would she suddenly buy lingerie? I decided I needed proof before confronting her. I started paying closer attention. Emily was dressing nicer for work, leaving early, and seemed eager to get out of the house. She was also obsessively protective of her phone, even sleeping with it under her pillow. These were red flags I couldn't ignore. One night I got my chance. Emily fell asleep on the couch, and I managed to take her phone. My heart raced as I unlocked it using our shared fingerprint access. What I found confirmed my worst fears: explicit messages and photos exchanged with a man named Mike, her boss. They'd been carrying on an affair for nearly a year, meeting at work and after hours. Felt sick. My mind raced with thoughts of Jason and our family. How could she do this to us? I quickly took screenshots of everything, knowing I'd need evidence. When Emily walked in on me with her phone, I didn't hold back. I showed her the evidence and demanded an explanation. At first, she tried to deflect, claiming her phone was private. But when I confronted her with the truth, the nudes, the messages, the betrayal, she broke down. She claimed she'd been pressured into the affair, that Mike had promised her a promotion if she slept with him. But after nearly a year, the promotion never materialized. I was furious. How could she be so naive? We didn't need the money. We were comfortable. This wasn't about survival. It was about selfishness. Our marriage was over. I filed for divorce immediately, but the pain didn't end there. Splitting custody of Jason has been one of the hardest things I've ever done. I never wanted him to grow up in a broken home, but staying in a loveless marriage would have been worse. What bothered me most, though, was that Mike, Emily's boss and affair partner, had walked away unscathed. He'd used my wife, strung her along with false promises, and faced no consequences. Meanwhile, my family was in ruins. I couldn't let Mike get away with it. I decided to tell his wife, Anna, everything. After some digging, I found her on social media and sent her the evidence, along with a message explaining the situation. To my relief, Anna believed me. She confronted Mike, and when he denied it, she demanded proof. He eventually confessed. Anna didn't stop there. She reported Mike to their company, which had strict policies against workplace relationships between superiors and subordinates. Within weeks, Mike was fired. While I'm still navigating the divorce process and trying to rebuild my life, I take some solace in knowing that Mike didn't get away with it. Emily's apologies mean nothing to me now. The damage is done. But at least I can hold my head high, knowing I stood up for myself and my family. This experience has taught me that infidelity isn't just a betrayal of trust. It's a selfish act that destroys lives. Emily's claim that she did this for all of us is pure delusion. Cheating is never an act of love or sacrifice. It's reckless and destructive. To anyone going through something similar, know that you're not alone. It's okay to fight for justice, to stand up for yourself, and to demand accountability. And remember, no matter how dark things seem, there's always a way forward. What do you think? Have you ever faced a situation where you had to fight for justice after being wronged? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this story impactful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories like this. See you next time on Breakup Cheater.